Hit Jose Quintana very well. And he hits this one in the air out toward deep left field. Brandon Nimmo is banking on the first pitch. Jose Altuve drives out a home run. It's a quick start for the Astros. It's Altuve's 13th homer, and it's 1-0, one pitch in.
This is what Altuve does so well, right? You think about a guy that starts the game with immediate impact, and we see it early, taking that first pitch, looking to drive something. 39.
Been doing 15 and 7 in June. Second only to the Mets, and there's strike three call from Quintana as Bregman goes down looking the first out of the game.
Get another look at this homer. This is a sinker just right over the middle of the plate, and that's the tough thing with Jose Altuve is he's not afraid to jump you early and ambush, so you can't just try to set him up, and he takes huge advantage of a pitch right over the middle of the plate. 408 feet, 100.
Outside. That just missed the outside corner. Quintana trying to paint the edge, trying to get there with Diaz, who's 25. He loops this ball to left field, and that's a base hit. So the Astros have had 3 of their first 4 reach here in the first inning. A homer from Altuve. Alvarez walked, and now a single for Diaz. And he gets strike 3 call to Myers. Even though Alvarez didn't catch that ball, Myers in disbelief. That was still called a strike. Outside. That just missed the outside corner for ball 4. So 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 hits.
Get something you can drive to the outfield.
Here's another 3-2, and Dubon hits one in the air to center field. Hangs up for Harrison Bader, who backs up a few steps, and he makes the catch. So the bases are left loaded. Fire starter for New York. Blanco delivers ball 1. Lindor has hit .464. That's way inside. It's ball 4. Lindor is on base again to begin a ball game. And there's ball 4. So it's back-to-back walks to begin the bottom of the first. A quick scoring threat for the Mets. Bounces this one off the plate toward third. Blanco with a backhand look to third. Nobody was covering, and everybody's safe. It's 3-2 again with the bags full. And Alonso swings and misses for strike 3. Big pitch by Ronel Blanco gets the pitcher. Alvarez pops one towards shallow center. Myers is there, makes the catch. Lindor tags. He'll come home. So the Mets get the run back that Altuve gave the Astros at the top of the first, and it's 1-1. He's getting that left arm ready for tomorrow. Taylor hits it hard right at Pena, and that ends the inning. Both starting pitchers threw a lot of pitches in the first. They each give up 1 run between Blanco and Quintana. And there's Ford and McCormick putting him at first. Here's strike 3 call to Loperfido. So Quintana has 3 strikeouts with 3 walks. All 3 strikeouts have been backward Ks. Liner to center field as Bader sizes it up and makes the catch. 2 outs.
Much more selected now.
Well, tapper to third base. It is grabbed by Mark Vientos as he fires across to throw out Bregman.
With the heart of a rookie, and it's special.
There's a strikeout for Ronel Blanco as Vientos goes down.
And kind of leads by example.
McNeil now stuck between first and second.
Attaboy. Buena. Buena, Manin. And he expects to win. Buena. He expects to win. And that's all we can ask for from management.
Pennant in Houston. Alvarez lines one to right. That's a base hit as it bounces all the way to the wall. Tyrone and Taylor plays it in. Alvarez digging for second base. Good throw. And it is not in time. A close play. Lindor wants it checked. His whole body left on top of it. The grounder to short, so this won't move Alvarez. As Yainer Diaz bounces out to Lindor. Have to be a reliever short while he serves a 10-game suspension. There's a swing and a miss by Myers for strike 3.
Quintana says he has a lot of belief in Alvarez behind the dish, Wayne.
Little loop toward left field. Nimmo comes in for it, can't get it. He fields on one hop and fires to the plate. Alvarez comes home and scores. He gets ahead of the Alvarez tag. So Jeremy Pena with a 2-out base hit brings home Alvarez. 1 ball, 2 strikes as the runner goes, and Dubon with a base hit to left center. Pena moving on the pitch goes to third base, and it's back-to-back 2-out hits for the Astros. They have men on the corners. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner going again from first as McCormick strikes out. Hasn't been pretty for Quintana, but he hasn't given up the big inning.
Defensively and offensively as of late.
It's this one in the air to right. It hangs up for Chas McCormick. And there's one away. Here's Heidi. Bobblehead for Nimmo tomorrow as well. 3-0. And there's ball 4. So Brandon Nimmo sprints to first. Stops. Fly ball off the end of the bat of Martinez as Myers comes in to make the catch. There have been some ebbs and flows in Lindor's game.
If you're holding guys accountable, you know that you have to do the same.
Alonso, it's a bouncer that Bregman catches up to, and that ends the inning. So Ronel Blanco has put up a couple of zeros in the last 2 innings.
How they approached the Yankees hitters was an example of what they should continue doing moving forward throughout the course of this season.
Swing and a miss by Loper Fido as the curveball from Quintana to get in 162-game season. Altuve strikes out, got just a piece as Jose Quintana struck out 3 in a row and 7 tonight. Gonna be tough for him to go that deep into this game. Bregman lines it toward left center, moving over for it, now moving back. Bader has to recorrect and make the catch to end the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Alvarez. As he lifts one toward right field, shallow. It's McCormick coming in to make the catch. So 1 out here in the 4th. You're going to go collect? We're going to a pizza delivery up here in a minute. Here's a fly ball out toward right center field from Taylor. Back out near the wall is McCormick, and it's gone. Opposite field it goes for Tyrone Taylor, tying the game at 2. Now take it away, Jose Iglesias. Marte on the IL. Vientos rolls one to Bregman. But Dubon able to pick it.
I mean, as we get another look at this thing, you just see it just kind of stays over the middle of the plate. Nice job of head down on the baseball, letting the backside work. And when you give up a bomb like that,
21 consecutive stolen base tries successful. Chops this one to Dubon, is going to race McNeil and beat him to the bag. Tonight against Jose Quintana, who's nearing 100 pitches, and Alvarez smacks one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, we were talking about it.
Ball 1 strike on Yainer Diaz. There's a pop up. Shallow right center field. McNeil calling for it as he backpedals to make the catch. So 1 away. And Alvarez holds at first. A lot of use. Runner going from first as Alvarez could not get a handle on the throw. And it's Yordan Alvarez stealing second base.
And go straight to second base with ease.
Now man in scoring position as Ottavino throws one to the backstop. And that ball actually got a piece of Myers, so Alvarez will have to stay at second base.
Sinker as well as that slider.
And that's in there, strike 3 call. So Pena goes down looking. And a big out for the Mets. Baseball over the course of the month of June. Ottavino throws one to the backstop. Alvarez recovers quickly but has no play as the runners advance. So wild pitch puts 2 men in scoring position. There's a fly ball hit toward left field pretty deep. Nemo's back for it. He has some room shy of the warning track. He makes the catch. Mauricio Dubon flies out to end the fifth. For those 3 or 4 months in the second half and into the postseason. Lindor hits a high pop up here. As Jake Myers gets under it and makes the catch for the second out.
Wild card opportunity. Looking at the division, either way, this team is streaking the right way.
Nimmo with a fly ball to shallow left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ronel Blanco in the bottom of the fifth.
Job of getting some strikeouts this year.
It's hit hard and past Alonso. The ball that may have skipped off his glove down the right field line. Singleton will hold it first. As the throw goes into second base, that should be a base hit for Singleton as that ball was rocketed by Alonso at first. Bofito with a ground ball to second. McNeil shovels to second base one. Lindor to first two. A double play. Altuve with a ground ball toward the right side. McNeil ranging over, gets to it. Quick throw. It is in time. And Altuve retired to end the inning. So dead kneel. 1-2 on Martinez, and there's a strikeout for Blanco to start the inning as we send it down to Heidi. Bring Martinez in, but they all respect Martinez, and you have to respect that from Pete Alonso. A long way and a go-ahead home run as Alonso cracks one to give the Mets the lead. Smoked.
That's it. Hell yeah.
17th home run for Alonso. He leads the Mets. OMG, that was a long one.
Well, you get the slider here down in the zone, and Pete Alonso's watching this one because he knows as soon as he connects on this bad boy, that ball is destroyed. Yelling, let's go into the first base dugout. Stretches he can go on with this power, but not a bigger swing than that today so far.
Off the glove of a diving Pena. It's a base hit for Alvarez, and he's thinking about two as that ball leaks away. It's a double for Francisco Alvarez. Beyond this year to catch Darryl Strawberry. Ground ball. Bregman boots it. Everybody's safe. Two and two. And he hooks one toward the right field corner. This ball is gone! Into the front row. A 3-run homer. And Jeff McNeil has given the Mets a 6-2 lead. McNeil deposits a 3-run homer, and now Taylor Scott somehow makes that catch on a line drive off the bat of Bader. Alex Bregman on the first pitch of the 7th flies out to Tyrone Taylor.
Going to have consistent power every single season.
And there's some of it as he lines one to the gap in right center field. The ball just flies off his bat 4 times on base tonight. 2 doubles for Yordan Alvarez. Well, Max Scherzer is back right now. Texas has lost 4 in a row, and they're 7 games under 500. There's Vientos, unable to make the play in time. Diaz with good speed, especially for a catcher able to leg out an infield hit. Is in after having the most votes in phase 1. Strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone as Myers goes down looking. He has struck out 3 times tonight. He has not been happy with the strike zone of Jim Wolf.
4 afford you an opportunity to lengthen out this lead, and we know without
and somebody's just been ejected, perhaps Myers, as the manager of the Astros, Joe Espada, comes out to argue with Jim Wolf. Not sure who was thrown out just yet, but somebody has been ejected for arguing balls and strikes. There's ball 4. The bases are loaded, and we'll have the tying run at the plate after Lauren Gardner gives us an update.
you can see the ball and decipher what pitch you want to go after.
There's a bouncing ball to the left side. Vientos moves over, grab it, off balance throw, gets Dubon, and Daniel Nunez puts up a 0 excitedly. That ball hit sharply and through. A base hit for Lindor. Well, pleased to be joined this week by Xavier Scruggs, filling in for the D train here. I'd say they're great. The what's the other thing? The cheesy tater kegs as Lindor steals second base. Got a great job. Chop to Bretman. There's 1 away.
It's a cheesy tater keg. A 3.
You've got to do a better job of scoring runs, right? That's going to allow guys to be able to go out there and give you innings without feeling pressure.
He's tied up for strike 3, swinging through that fastball from Montero. He's got a lot to say. Now he takes ball 4 to load the bases. 2 walks in the inning from Montero. There's a fly ball out toward left center field, pretty deep. Myers is back out for it near the wall. He makes the catch right in front of the wall as Taylor just missed, hitting another grand slam. Big day for Iglesias. His song came out today as Singleton hits a bouncer right to him. And Jose Iglesias makes the play to first to a nice hand as he has checked in the game. Another ball to Iglesias. That's O and M. He needs 1 more for G. You've gotten to sing along as well with 3 home runs hit. There's a ball to the gap by Altuve. Another base hit for him. Sliding stop by Bader to cut it off. Altuve will go to second anyway, just ahead of the throw. And the next batter, McNeil, hit a 3-run homer. Little bloop toward the right field line. Long run for Taylor coming in after it. He gets there to make the catch. And that ends the innings. Cooper Hummel stays into play left field, and now in right field, Mauricio Dubon comes in on this one and makes a running catch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McNeil loops one to center field. That's another base hit. His 3rd hit tonight. Well, they say he's been struggling. It looks like the same guy to me.
Well, you can just tell that
the way that they've played over the last several weeks now. Bader with a fly ball toward right. Dubon chasing, sliding, and makes the catch. Throw to first, and it is not in time. Well, good job by the umpires there to get in position.
hits himself a 3-run Jimmy Jack.
Right into the front row. Now ball to the gap in right center field by Lindor. That falls in. It bounces up against the wall. McNeil racing around the bases, heading for the plate. He'll make it. RBI double, Francisco Lindor. And the Mets have a 7-2 lead. Limo gets hit by a pitch. Strikeout to end the innings. We'll go to the 9th here in New York as the Mets are ahead 7-2 for Houston when Tucker is healthy. Alvarez hits a bouncer. Iglesias charges hard and makes the play. Garrett was drafted by the Texas Rangers. As Diaz lines one to the gap in left center. Bader running hard after it to cut it off, keeping Diaz at first. His 3rd hit tonight. Plenty of hits for the Astros. That's 11. Just 2 runs. That's lined over third. A base hit. Diaz on his way to third base. Myers trailing into second. A double. And the Astros have runners on second and third here in the 9th inning. Twice. He has a base hit. Tapper out toward the mound. Garrett comes in for it and gets the out at first. So 2-away. And the runner still on second and third here in the top of the 9th. It's 3-2 on Mauricio Dubon. Check swing, strike 3. keep right on rolling. They've defeated the Astros tonight 7-2. Houston left 14 men on base. Dubon was responsible for 8 of them. And the Mets are feeling the vibes right now as they had 3 home runs in a 7-2 victory at Citi Field.
Yeah, not just monster. Those are monster home runs from Tyrone Taylor, Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, just adding to the momentum for this team. And I look at Quintana, who did a decent job battling through 4 innings with not his best stuff. Was able to still get some swing and miss, but the bullpen in Ottavino, Nunez, Digman, and then Garrett there at the end did a nice job of finishing up for him.
The Mets relievers combined to work 5 shutout innings tonight as the Mets open up this important series against the Astros.